Thank you for joining me today. We're on day 11 of the Advent calendar and it's demonstration day. And the Vik-a-min for today is learning how to use a nebulizer. And this is one thing that I really wish I had known about when I was initially infected with COVID. Because I suffered greatly with pneumonia and I've suffered greatly with lung issues ever since. And using a nebulizer with a solution of hydrogen peroxide, a very dilute solution of hydrogen peroxide, really helps me when my upper respiratory breathing feels very difficult and very labored. So I keep this on hand, and at the first sign of just lung tightness, I will get out the nebulizer and use it 2 or 3 times a day. So what I wanted to show you today was actually how to use it, but to stress the importance of using it with a very safe and effective solution of hydrogen peroxide. Now, we often think of hydrogen peroxide as something that we use it as a household cleaner, or we will use it on wounds, but it is basically hydrogen, or it's basically water with an extra oxygen atom. And it is found naturally in rainwater and in snow. It is already present in your body. You just don't know it. It's present in exhaled air. It is produced in the lungs to control bacteria. It's also produced in your mouth to control certain bacterial strains. And it is in your urine to prevent bacterial overgrowth. So I have read a lot about this. I've used some, or I have actually interviewed this gentleman, Dr. David Brownstein. He's written this book about the holistic approach to viruses. I've also interviewed Dr. Thomas Levy about this and how they have used the nebulizer to treat initial infected or people infected with COVID, and to a great success. Dr. McCullough has also written a lot about it. So I'm not coming to you just having sort of found this out there. I've used it and it has really helped me. So what happens in COVID is that the virus attacks your white blood cells, the actual lymphocytes. And that is literally what COVID is. It is characterized by the depletion of lymphocytes. And when you nebulize with hydrogen peroxide solution, you activate those white blood cells. You increase the number of lymphocytes. And that will fight viruses and infections. So please listen to this. Please share this with people and be proactive about this, because when you've been infected, or when you've already got a cold or bronchitis or an upper respiratory infection, that's the time that you don't want to be sitting and trying to order these. They're available on Amazon. Food grade hydrogen peroxide is also available on Amazon, and you need to mix up a solution with a saline, or a saline solution. I absolutely recommend the desktop nebulizer. This is nothing but a compressor, and what this does is it converts a substance into mist. So if you're an asthmatic, you already probably use a nebulizer. People with upper respiratory or pneumonia will probably have used a nebulizer. But they are cheap, $50, and they are easy to use. I have to admit, I have to have my husband mix up the solution because I don't want to do it wrong. but it is, like I said, it is safe and effective. And I want to show you how easy it is to use. So I have, or my husband's mixed up a solution of actually 0.04% hydrogen peroxide. Now, the way that we do that is we take 250 cc's of saline solution. We add 3 cc's of 3% food grade hydrogen peroxide, and then I add about 3 cc's into my nebulizing little bottle here. So I've already done that, and you fix the little hose to it, and then you've got your little masks, and that goes right on there. And you'll hear, once I turn it on, it will start hissing. So that's turning the hydrogen peroxide solution into a fine mist. And then what you do is you just place it over your nose. And you probably can't hear me, but you just sit and breathe with it on. Nice, deep, diaphragmatic breath. And that mist will get right down into your lungs and open up your airway. I'll do it for, like I said, 3 times a day for 10 minutes at the first sign of tightness in my lungs. But like I said, you can use it for bronchitis, asthma, pneumonia, upper respiratory, or any kind of viral infection. It is safe, it's effective, there is information about it out there, but like I said, be proactive about this. Don't be reactive. Buy the gift of health for yourself and your family. It's much easier to have one of these in your house, put away, and I hope you'll never have to use it. But heaven forbid you're coming down with something, just get it out and mix up your solution and just start nebulizing. As I said, it has been it's been a huge help for me when my chest and lungs hurt. I can use my breathing while I'm doing it. But really, it is, like I said, it is an amazing therapy, especially for this time of year. So thank you for watching. That was definitely the longest one I've done so far, but you know what? Our health is everything. So please join me tomorrow. It'll be a shorter one.